Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down here for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. No huddle now for the offense. And the same runner's got it again. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Catch made down inside the 15. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. come out in a playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Snags a quick throw. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Across the 40 now. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He's past the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here as he gets the pass away. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball, and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone. What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Close to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And gain makes it second and medium. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! Look at the blazing speed to that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
But he's got it, so the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Guys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the runner takes off to his right. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff again. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Trying for a 4th down completion. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He did not get it. Play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On the double.
Second down and goal.
Get set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be first and 10. He's escaping the pocket now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Goes out of bounds at the 36 after a nice return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And now the try for two.
3:25.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now operating in empty. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Looks left and finds his target there. And the two-point try is good, so the lead is now 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there. No huddle here for the offense. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the